Hey guys, it's Chelsea from the Smart Cookie Files, and today I have another episode of Musical Notes for you. Today I'm going to talk about ColourVision by Mac. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel or new to the Smart Cookie Files, you may not have read my previous review of Hell's Kitchen Angels that he put out in 2016 or 2017, but I've been a fan of Max Schneider since he was actually in Rags, which was a Nickelodeon movie that he happened to be starring in, and that's when I first heard him sing, and I literally was in love with his voice. His range is like incredible. And then he also was really, like, very handsome in that movie. So, I obviously I knew right away that I became a fan as soon as I, like, sat down and watched that movie. And then I watched it in its entirety, became obsessed with it. Literally have the soundtrack. I have the movie. I also sent in for an autograph from him when he was still an independent artist. And he sent me a signed photo, and I still think that's so cool. And then when he ended up being signed by a label, because he started just making, like, covers on YouTube, and then he put out his first album, Nothing Without Love, in 2015, and that was totally funded by Kickstarter. And he ended up putting it out, and then he got signed in 2016 to DCD2 Records, which is the same label that Paramore Fall Out Boy is on. And, I just was so happy for him because he deserved it. And he's just an incredible musician, incredible songwriter, and as I said, his range is incredible. And I just am literally obsessed with his musicality. The way that he chooses to put instruments in his tracks is just incredible, and I'm just so happy that he decided to put out another album. And so when I found out that this one was coming out, I said definitely have to do a musical notes about that. Hey Koopy, you ready to jam out to ColourVision by Max? Tell Max that you want to jam out to his album. There isn't a bad track on this album, so every track is a notable track in this episode of Musical Notes. So I'm going to quickly go over each of the tracks, I'm just going to talk about each track and then play you a sample like I have on previous episodes. So the first track is ColourVision. It's a Bohemian Rhapsody-like intro, and that's what he specifically said about it, is that he wanted it to be like an intro to like a theater show because he grew up as a theater kid. That's actually where, reading his bio in preparation for this review, he got his star on Broadway. So that's where he ended up then moving into doing a bunch of television bookings. Without further ado, here's ColourVision. Okay. The next track is literally, like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, yes, this is my jam. It's called Working for the Weekend, and it is a fun, upbeat dance track about life being about are choices and what you commit to. It's co-written with the group JR and features BB Nos with a percussive big band musicality. It's just like amazing. Get ready.
I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? Yeah, it's 7 a.m. and I can't seem to keep my eyes shut. Even if I get up, even if I get beat down, will I be fine? Nah, 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 nah. If I do my time, nah, 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 nah. I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead. I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? I've been going off the deep end, my sanity's at stake. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? If I break my back today. I was broke, I still am. Mama said if you don't work, it might hit the fan. I got it.
The next track it was actually his first single that he put out for this album, and I remember I heard it and I just loved it because it's a song about showing your fear of telling your lover about your past. And the best part about it is that it consists of an addictive bass with an xylophone to represent the lover's curiosity. Like, it's just awesome. Ready?
Would you love me less if you know the places that I've been? If you know the damage that I did? Would you love me less? No, 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 no. I got so much hurt to contain, closets full of skeletons that you don't wanna see. We judge me, I'm ugly. I won't blame you if you do. No lies, don't wanna keep no secrets. Even if what I'ma say will be the speechless. No secrets. If I introduce you to my demons, tell me, baby, would you love me less?
The next track is called Acid Dreams. It's an upbeat dance track, dance along tempo, a track featuring Felly about being so blown away by getting the chance to be with a lover. It's trippy and wave-like, like an acid dream. Is called Circles, and it's a soft acoustic song about how relationships are hard while love is easy.
Rubbing off your tears on your sleeve, telling me to take a step back, reaching out your hand with my keys in it. Don't tell me it's over, it's not over, baby. We fixed this before, it drives you crazy. I'm sorry, we keep running in circles. I hate that I hurt you. We still have a heartbeat. Don't give up on me. Say a lot of things we don't mean. We can start again, baby, don't leave. Just another one of our cycles.
The next track is the newest single that's out right now, and it's called Blueberry Eyes. And it's a jazzy romantic track written for Max's wife. As they're expecting their first child. Congratulations, Max, by the way. And featuring Sugar from K-pop group BTS. And I just like it because it's like super cute, but then there's always that funk with Max, and I just like that.
Damn, you look so good. Laying there wearing nothing but my t-shirt. The body's a neighborhood. Wanna drive my lips all around it, 'cause I'm holding my breath, wondering you're gonna wake up in my arms, head on my chest, our hearts beating. I can't wait to kiss you each morning. The strawberry sky, 'cause I get so lost in your blueberry eyes. I'm running through my dreams too. See you in my life, 'cause I get so lost in your blueberry eyes.
The next track is called Where Am I At? Now, before I talk about the actual track, I do want to say that that was the single that came out before Blueberry Eyes, and when I heard it, for me it totally went with what I was going through at the time. Like, it's kind of about heartbreak and like grieving. Subjectively, you could take it for however that applies, like whether you actually lost someone through death, or you lost someone because they walked out of your life. And like for me, it was that they walked out of my life, and it really helped me through that time. So, but the thing that I would like to talk about that is that it's a powerful piano ballad about how things in life happen in peaks and valleys, about losing someone who meant a lot to you, romantically or otherwise. So here is Where Am I At?
Where am I at these days, now that you're gone? Where am I at these days, you don't come home? Where am I at? Hardly got out of bed this morning. Felt this rush, yeah, it lingers, and I can't ignore it. 'Cause I've been running for so long, long. Yeah, I've been running for so long, long. Where am I at? Now that you're gone, where am I at? You don't come home.
The next track I like because it's like kind of like it gives me like Max wrote it like such a baller kind of feel. But it's called New Life, and it is an upbeat pop song about making sure what you're doing is making you happy before anyone else. And then I just love that Carlos Santana style musicality that he added into there. There's like a Spanish guitar to the background music, and it just is awesome. So this is New Life.
Starting with my new life, a new life. It'll never be the same, but I'm young enough to change. In my new life, a new life. La 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 la
Max's favorite to write because he loves James Brown and Etta James. Like, he grew up on that, and he always talks about that if he's in interviews and stuff. And so this song is an emulation to that, and it is a funky song about having a good time with your lover, and it features Chromeo. So this is Checklist.
1, 2, 3. 1, I put you first. 2 of everything you deserve. 3, wishes please. Get you diamonds from your feet, baby. Don't need no special occasion, girl. I celebrate it. So go ahead and make it yours. Checklist. 1, 2, 3. You can tell me what you need, baby. Checklist. ABC. You make it look so easy on the guest list. It's you and me. We gon' need some privacy. I can hear what you want.
The next track is called Missed Calls. It's an electro-pop nostalgic song about missing someone or a memory with a particular person, like an ex-lover. It features Hayley Kiyoko. This is Missed Calls.
I used to have so many missed calls. Now I just sit around and miss your calls. I had the chance when I was with you. Now I'm hoping that you'll pick up. Yeah. Do you miss me? Do you hate me? I've been scrolling through these photos of us lately, wondering if we still had a shot. Your name's carved in a tree inside my heart. Well, 212, I got your number, babe. Might have deleted all the hearts next to your name, but you know, I still feel the same. I used to have so many missed calls. Now I just sit around and miss your calls. I had a chance when I was with you. Now I'm hoping that you'll pick up. Funny.
So, the next track is called SOS, and I wasn't aware of this until I did this review, but his wife actually had to have emergency surgery for endometriosis or something like that, and so this is a techno-pop song about praying to God during a crisis and thanking him for the loved ones in your life, and it features a short stint with the saxophone, and honestly, Max's vocals kill in this track. The last and final track of this album is definitely like so heartfelt and well written, but the backstory of it is that Max actually was raised Jewish, and but he said he never really felt like he had like a tie to like his religion, but he did believe that there was always something out there. And then when he met his wife, he definitely, like, that's what this song is about, is that a hopeful, faithful track about life. All the things you go through makes a believer out of anyone, regardless of upbringing or religious background. And then the musicality is ethereal and is built by violins, giving a solid finale to the album. It's about his wife and how when he met her, then he was like, there is a God. It kind of reminds me of that track from Shrek, I'm a Believer. This is There Is a God.
Where did you love me? Where did you are? Makes me believe that there's a God. Nothing above me, nothing but stars. But you make me believe that there's a. Waited all my life to feel it, but it never came on Sunday. Praying only hit the ceiling, conversation only one way. The world will make it cynical, like heaven's only fictional. I waited all my life to feel it, I was looking in the wrong place. My eyes were on the sky instead of on you. I've been running from the truth the whole time. 'Cause ooh, the way that you love me, the way that you are, makes me believe that there's a God. Nothing above me, nothing but stars. But you make me believe that there's a God.
So as you can see, every track on this album is awesome and definitely adds color to your musical playlist and your life. But outside of that funny little tidbit, I recommend you get ColourVision and download it and keep it on repeat, because it definitely will inspire you, especially during these times of unrest and kind of a lack of peace in our world and society. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to express yourself. Bye, guys.